name is Joseph Hunter. I work for Thriving Together, North Central Washington. I'd like to say a little bit about who I am. I was raised in Grant County. I was brought up in a very low-income family with parents who struggled with drugs and alcohol, and real quick I realized and was taught that that's how you cope with life, and it took me down a long, dark path. In 2011, I got prescribed opiates for an ankle surgery and quickly was addicted to something that I never, ever imagined I'd ever experience. And it took me down a long, about 15 years of active use, 20-something booking photos in Grant County Jail. And I lived in a community that didn't have resources. I was looked at as a problem and not a person. I wasn't humanized. I had no family support. And so I was left to what I knew, and there was no hope for me, is what I thought. And in 2016, something changed, and my sister came and got me from jail, took me to Wenatchee, dropped me off at the Wenatchee Alano Club, and said, I don't know how to help you, but I think these guys will. And I jumped in with 2 feet, found a bunch of people who were like me, who didn't know how to live a productive life, who had very little coping skills, and I quickly joined the board of the Wenatchee Alano Club. I am now the board chair, leading a very productive nonprofit in the community that helps 1,800. We get 1,800 people come through our door every quarter. We get support from the Healthcare Authority, and we are known as a recovery community organization. My lived experience has always been something that's been traumatic and something negative, and today it's something positive because I can help educate a community that don't understand for a couple reasons. Maybe they've never experienced or had a family member who struggled with addiction, and then there's some people who just probably will never understand, and that's okay. I use my lived experience to connect to people. We have an active recovery coach program that goes across the street in the Chelan County Jail, which was a pilot program that I got to build and create in 2020 that's helping a lot of people. We've heard nothing but good things from the chief of the jail. It's also branched out to Okanagan County Jail and Grant County Jail. One of the most rewarding things was being able to meet with Joe Crete when he was the chief of the jail. And when I emailed him and asked about this, he said, there's no way I'm letting you in the jail. You're a high risk. And I said, give me 1 hour of your time. And by the end of that meeting, he was okay with recovery coaches coming in and serving a population that doesn't have support. It's built a different culture in the jail. The jail staff has said people have a positive outlook because there's somebody there that's leading them with some light, which is something they didn't have. And typically a jail sergeant or a corrections officer in the jail, they don't get to see the hope. They don't get to see the turnaround. They see people like me cycle in and out of the jail and no way to help them. And the folks that I'm working with in Grant County Jail are just ecstatic about how the program's going, what we're able to offer. And it's due to using somebody with lived experience. There's no power differential. We're equals. I myself am somebody trying to stay clean and sober, and I'm working with somebody who wants to be clean and sober. It's a passion of mine. I never thought this would ever be what I get to do for work. I honestly did it for free for 3 years in this county before the ACH, and formerly the ACH hired me in 2020. And I have one mission, and it's to help people, regardless of my political standpoint, my beliefs. I see a person like me who doesn't have help, and I want to be that bridge to community for those folks. And I would answer any question that anybody has. I'm an open book. I tell my story to people every day to educate people, and I've never told it to a group this size, and it's an honor to be able to share whether you guys can relate or not. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.